And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Guys, I've officially joined Instagram. My username is danpwd96, and in celebration of me joining the platform, I'm giving away a brand new Rangers away shirt. All you need to do to enter, of course, is follow my profile and like the most recent photo, and the winner will be announced in due course. Guys, this is going to be a common theme on my Instagram. I'm going to be giving away stuff from either the official Rangers store, or I'm going to be giving stuff away from our actual clothing store as well. So plenty of stuff to win. So make sure you are following my Instagram, danpwd96. Anyway, guys, let's get into today's video. Today we're going to be discussing the deal Rangers have agreed amid a blizzard of agreements. We're also going to be going through what the opposition manager from yesterday's friendly said, as he declared Rangers as exceptional. We're also going to be going through the rumours surrounding Borna Barisic, and we're also going to be going through what Sam Lammers said about the season ahead and what it's been like since he's joined Rangers. But let's start with what the manager said yesterday. Yes, Rangers of course were back in action in a sort of behind closed doors friendly as they beat, I can never really pronounce the name of this team, but they beat the German side Hallish FC 2-0 behind closed doors. Of course, goals come from Simmer and James Tavernier. And as I said, basically the opposition manager had high praise for Rangers. He said, "I thought we competed well and defended well for the most of the game in disciplined manner. We also managed to create some really good opportunities ourselves. But of course, we have a realistic and understand that Rangers have exceptional technical quality throughout their team. Rangers wanted the game behind closed doors in order to ensure undisturbed preparation for the new season. So I'm sorry we couldn't allow our supporters in to see us, but it was very worthwhile exercise for us." So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's what they had to say. High praise there from the opposition manager. Rangers, of course, back in action again on Tuesday as they take on Newcastle United in the next pre-season friendly. Yeah, so games coming thick and fast. And as I say, before we know it, the Premiership season will be here. But Rangers have agreed a deal. Yes, Antonio Cholak has now officially left the football club today, after Rangers announced it on their website and on social media. Antonio Cholak does, of course, join Parma. The reported fee is said to be around £2.5 million. A decent turnover of profit, if you like. Rangers bought him for 1.8 last season, and as I say, got a decent year out of him and flipped him for an extra £700,000. But as I said, he joins Parma. And it's obviously subject to international clearance, but as I said, he's been officially unveiled as a Parma player on their socials. But this is what manager Michael Beale had to say with regards to Antonio Cholak leaving. Antonio can be really proud of his time here at Rangers. He scored goals and made a good contribution on the pitch, but also as a man and a professional, he was someone that I enjoyed working with and who built strong relationships with teammates and staff off of the pitch. We initially had a conversation at the end of last season where we discussed football. His family also want the future would look like in terms of the team. Antonio was very honest on his side, and we have been working with him and his agent in the following weeks to find a solution and that suits all parties. I am pleased for him to have an excellent opportunity in Italy. He took time to speak to all the staff and our squad in Germany to say goodbye and thank you. The moment typified Antonio's craft as a man. Everyone at Rangers would like to wish him and his family huge success moving forward, and he will always have a warm welcome at Ibrox. So there you go. Antonio Cholak is now a Parma player, leaves Rangers after just a year. Unfortunate for him, of course, because his goal to game ratio is fantastic, but as I say, in this modern day, what Michael Beale wants, he wants a sort of striker to drop deep and do all the sort of build-up play. So those sort of traditional number 9s don't really fit his system, unfortunately. But as I said, guys, he isn't going to be the only one. I did say Rangers' sort of state of play now would be trying to cut and trim down the squad. Fashion Zakala, of course, being linked to Saudi Arabia. He could follow suit. Scott Wright also being linked with an exit. John McLaughlin being linked with an exit. Robbie McCrory being linked with an exit. And then the latest one that I want to discuss with you today is, this is according to The Sun. So again, just take it with a pinch of salt. I'm just bringing you it just in case anything materializes. They sort of had an exclusive last night, but again, take with a pinch of salt that Nottingham Forest are lining up a bid for Borna Barisic. Again, another player that probably splits opinion, and probably a player that Rangers would cash in on should there be a decent fee in for him, a Croatian international and all the rest of it. But as I said, at the latest, or at the time of recording, The Sun, again, pinch of salt, are reporting that Nottingham Forest are monitoring him and are wanting to bring him potentially down to the Premier League. So that's it with regards to sort of transfer news. Nothing on Danilo, unfortunately, Rangers fans. Nothing else on Jose Cifuentes, and nothing else more on Jonathan Panzo. So, as I said, things may start to sort of move quickly as these players sort of leave Ibrox, but as I said at the time of recording, I haven't got really much for you there. But just to finish off today's video, that's Sam Lammers' turn to discuss and speak to Rangers TV. As I say, on this sort of pre-season, a lot of the new boys have been getting to have interviews and basically what they expect for the head of the season. But basically, he came out and spoke about his time in Italy, and then also spoke about wanting to emulate sort of Dutch legends that have gone before him at Rangers. So this is what he said. I knew already about the players and the managers that have been here. When the trainer came over to see me in Italy, he told me and showed me a list of the players and the trainers that have been at Rangers. They are not the worst players. It's a good list to be in. I didn't speak to any of the players or trainers, but I didn't need to. The manager that I spoke to with me is important that I am one to work with this season. Of course, I'm inspired by those names. They're all big names here and in Holland. This inspires me. I'm proud to be in this list, and now it's up to me to leave a positive feelings and to show that I can be a good player on this list. The De Boer brothers are really big players, legends in Holland, but it is a little bit before my time. I was too young. I saw Michael Moles, had played here, and I did good. He is a player I can remember playing at Feyenoord, and he did well. Dick Advocaat has been a trainer all over the world and in Holland with many teams, and Giovanni van Bronckhorst also. They are all legends in Holland. So yeah, that's what he said. Hopefully he can make a bit of an impact. He continued, I still have to figure out, I think. I have found an apartment first in Glasgow. Life I have to see. The club have been great. The teammates good, so it's easy to come into this club. So yeah, just talking about the Dutch players that had come before him. Hopefully Sam Lammers can really hit the ground running. But as I said, he does seem to speak fairly positive, and hopefully, as I say, he can hit the ground running with Rangers and become a Dutch legend himself. But Rangers fans, do let me know your thoughts on the departure of Antonio Šolak, and would you cash in on Borna Barisic this summer? Yes or no? Let me know down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Remember guys, I am on Instagram and I'm doing a giveaway. My username is DanPWD96. All you have to do is follow my profile and like the most recent photo. Thank you guys, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.